I want to go now to Ray Kelly, who's a former police commissioner here in New York.
We are going to now cut into the network coverage to bring you back here to New York City to tell you new information that we may have about the situation here. I'm Jane Hansen with Jim Rosenfield.
And good day to you all. We want to go right to Tiwa Chang, who is standing by, we are told, with Mayor Giuliani, who can give us the latest information on casualties, what we know about anyone who may have perished in this act of terrorism, as it's being called. Tiwa, are you there?
Yes, Jim, I'm here. I cannot tell you where I am because for security reasons, the mayor's office and the police department have moved the emergency center away from Lower Manhattan, evacuating the police headquarters to a degree, and they also left the emergency bunker, which is at 7 World Trade Center, right next to where the 2 Twin Towers were. I talked to the mayor directly. I rode up with his motorcade, and he said, when I asked him about the 4 planes that were in the air that were possibly filled with bombs or whatever may be the case, he said, that's not a problem. That has been taken care of. I don't know what he meant by that, but he said that is not a concern now. I also ran into the fire commissioner, Mr. Von Essen, Thomas Von Essen. I asked him how many casualties were there. He said, I know many, many firemen and police officers were in those buildings when they went down. I do not know the extent. At this point, it's believed to be many, many hundreds, at least, if not thousands of people, firemen and policemen inside those buildings. We are now at a secret location. They've asked all of us not to broadcast it because they are now regrouping here to try and determine what to do to see if there's any possible further attacks at this point and how to triage people and take care of the emergency management at this point. Can't tell you where I am, but I am in the city somewhere, and that is actually the latest that I got just about 5 minutes ago from both the mayor and the fire commissioner. Now back to Jane and Jim in the studio.
Tiwa, what is the mayor saying about, we've got a city that's a little panicky at the moment. We have an awful lot of people who are either stuck in town, they can't get home from their office buildings. There are virtually no modes of transportation. I've been told that they're shutting off power to some buildings in Lower Manhattan now. What can he say to these people to help them
Jane,
as they try to sort?
Jane, I walked from my apartment on the west side all the way downtown, and I have to tell you, the people are calm. This reminds me very much of when I was in Beirut in a war situation. People are out walking on the street, walking away, most people walking away from downtown Manhattan, walking north, uptown, but very calmly. A lot of people standing by radios because of the and televisions in stores. Some of the store people, it reminds me of the blackout situation where we've had a lot of calm and people pulling together. I have not seen any panic. I walked all the way downtown. Now, obviously, in Lower Manhattan where the explosion occurred, there probably, I'm sure there was. But as far as the people leaving the area, it's very calm. And people are listening by cars that have their radios on. Stores have their televisions on. There's a sense of unity of people and also just a sickening feeling at what has happened in the sense that this, can't imagine that this would happen. But so far from what I've seen, from walking down, I walked down 9th Avenue and 7th Avenue and 6th Avenue, it was very calm the whole way down there. In terms of what will happen after this, that's what they're working toward, and they seem to feel the main concern now is the number of people who are injured, trying to get them to hospitals, and also the many, many people, scores of people who have been killed in this clearly what appears to be a terrorist attack, but that's not even confirmed yet at this point.
So, Tiwa, in a word, as far as any kind of specific advice from Mayor Giuliani as to what New Yorkers and commuters who have come to New York today to carry out their business...
Hang on one second, Jim.
Yes.
We are listening to Tiwa Chang, who is with the mayor. And
okay, what the mayor said in the news conference, okay, because I rode up with the caravan. I spoke to him directly. I only asked him about the planes, and I asked the fire commissioner about the number of injured and killed. The mayor has said in his news conference he's asking people to remain calm. I have to tell you, from what I've seen, certainly in Lower Manhattan, walking toward the bomb sites, and that's what they have to be called at this point, I would assume, is that there's a lot of calm, people working together, stores giving out water, televisions on, people trying to get the news of what has happened, people talking to each other, a few people walking down toward downtown to try and reach their children at the schools and also at the Borough of Manhattan Community College, which is also near the bomb site on West Street. But the mayor did ask for everyone to basically stay calm, probably stay at home, and to certainly stay away from Manhattan today if you're in any of the outer boroughs.
All right. Thank you, Tiwa. Obviously, we will come back to you as the management of this city regroups and tries to figure out what their next steps should be.
Okay.
We have this to report to you, that apparently United Airlines has confirmed or has said that another of its airliners is crashing, quote unquote.